4, Scene 1. Ferdinand speaking to Miranda. This is strange. Your father is in some passion that works him strongly. So, yeah, this is very strange how abruptly he has ended everything. So, something must be keeping him so busy. So, something must be very serious that he has stopped it in the middle. Miranda, never till this day saw I him touched with anger so distempered. So never have I seen him so angry and upset and unnerved before. Prospero to Ferdinand, you do look, my son, in a moved sort, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended. So he says, my son, you looked so troubled, as if something has made you upset. Forget those things and get ready for celebrations. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. So they have vanished off into the air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud capped towers and the gorgeous places, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which it inherit, shall dissolve and like this unsubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rock behind, not a rack behind. So not even a wisp of cloud will be left behind. They will dissolve into the nature, into the nature. So all that you saw, the grand temples, palaces, and everything that you saw right now, they don't just physically exist. So in this actual world they are living, every one of them are living and residing here, and they have gone there itself. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Sir, I am vexed. Bear with my weakness. So he says that we are all made of the stuff of dreams. We all dream. And our lifespan is so short that it is stretched from sleep before birth to sleep after death. And sir, I am now upset. So bear with my weakness, my old brain is troubled, be not disturbed with my infirmity. If you be pleased, retire into my cell, and there repose. A turn or two I will walk to still my beating mind. So I'm sorry to have disturbed you with my weaknesses, with my disturbed mind. So I'm an old man, forgive me for that. And just you go to my chamber and have some rest, relax, and I shall calm my mind and get back to you. Ferdinand and Miranda say, we wish you peace. So we wish you get back to your normal self as quickly as possible. Prospero, come with a thought. I thank thee, Ariel. I come. So he says, come, come. I was just thinking of you, and so let's go. Ariel, thy thoughts I cleave to. What's thy pleasure? So I follow your thoughts even. So what do you want right now? Prospero, spirit, we must prepare to meet with Caliban. So now we have to deal with Caliban. Ariel, I, my commander, when I presented Ceres, I thought to have told thee of it, but I feared lest I might anger thee. I remembered it while Ceres was performing, but I was apprehensive that you might not like me interfering at that moment, so I kept quiet. Prospero, say again, where didst thou leave these varlets? So tell me, where have you left these villains? On which part of the island are they? Ariel, I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking, so full of valor that they smote the air for breathing in their faces, beat the ground for kissing of their feet, yet always bending towards their project. So they are so drunk, they are so intoxicated that their courage just doesn't have any extent right now. They are up with their plans and they're going to go at any extent to actualize it, yet always bending towards their project. Then I beat my tabor, at which, like unbacked colts, they pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, lifted up their noses as they smelt music. Yet at the same time, they never lost sight of their plan, and then I beat my drum, at which, like colts, they had never been ridden. So colts means young horses. So they pricked up their ears, and looked around and lifted the sound as if to smell the music. So they are intoxicated, still they hear the music so perfectly. So I charmed their ears that calf like they my lowing followed through toothed briars, sharp verses, pricking gorse, and thorns, which entered their frail shins. So, so with my music, I put a spell on their ears and made them follow me like trusting calves do follow their mothers, and through sharp leaved bushes, prickly shrubs, and thorns, all of which stuck in their vulnerable shins. So, shin is actually the front part of the leg below the knee area. So all these sharp thorns and all have stuck in their vulnerable shins. At last I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond your cell, their dancing up to the chins that the foul lake overstunk their feet. So finally I have made them come into the middle of the scum covered pond behind your hut, and with the stinking water lapping at their chins, still they are unaware of it. Prospero, this was well done, my bird. So you have already made them drown in mud and filth, so that is perfect for them. Thy shape invisible retain thou still. So still you have remained invisible and remain so. The trumpery in my house, go bring it hither for stale to catch these thieves. So bring my clothes, bring my those showy clothes, and I shall use it as a bait to catch these thieves. Ariel, I go. Prospero, a devil, a born devil, on whose nature nurture can never stick, on whom my pains humanly taken all lost, quite lost. So he says he is a devil and shall remain a devil from the moment he was born, that Caliban. His nature can never be changed. No matter how much I have tried to tame him into a human, to transform him, yet to no effect, absolutely no effect. And as with age his body uglier grows, so his mind cankers. I will plague them all ever to roaring, even to roaring. And so he says that even as he grows older and older day by day, his body grows uglier and his mind becomes more evil with every passing day. I will put all three of them, in agony until they roar in pain. Prospero, come, hang them on this line. Pray, Caliban, pray you, tread softly that the blind mole may not hear a footfall. We now are near his cell. So they have already come here and they are going to, and they thought that they would attack Prospero, but already Prospero is the one who is bringing them here under magic, and therefore Caliban is getting ready that be careful, don't make any extra noise, otherwise you will alert Prospero. Stefano, monster, your fairy, which way say is a harmless fairy, has done little better than played the jack with us. So he says, hey monster, that spirit which was playing the music and that has enchanted us here, who you said is harmless, has done nothing but play a prank upon us. Trinculo, monster, I do smell all horse piss, at which my nose is in great indignation. So I am condemning this smell that is getting onto my nerves right now, that we are surrounded and drowned all over in the filth and dirt of the excreted waste of horses. Stefano, so is mine. Do you hear, monster? If I should take a displeasure against you, look you. So be careful. I'm also having the same feeling. Have you tricked us into this, or did you really lead us into this? So you are you so insane that you have led us into this dirt? Trinculo, thou wert but a lost monster. So you would be a lost. Now you are in great trouble. Now Caliban, good my lord, give me thy favor still. Be patient, for the prize I will bring thee to shall hoodwink this mischance. Therefore speak softly, all's hushed as midnight yet. So he says, it is almost midnight and everything is so quiet. Just give me some more time. This mischance, this unlucky thing that has happened now, right now, that bad luck which has happened now, right now, it will make right everything, that just after a few moments after we murder Prospero, we shall gain. It will compensate for every loss and every unlucky thing that you have undergone till now. Trinculo, aye, but to lose our bottles in the pool. But for you, we have lost our bottles and we can't drink any more. Stefano, there is not only disgrace and dishonor in that monster, but an infinite loss. And losing our bottles of wine is a more of a disgrace or dishonor. Trinculo, that's more to me than my wetting, yet this is your harmless fairy monster. So he says, I'm losing it now. I'm getting angrier, and I'm about this getting wet and all. But the fact that you are calling this spirit harmless, I don't think that it is harmless. The fact that I have been drowned into this filth and dirt, is the fact that you have made us lose our bottles, is making me angry more. Now, Stefano, I will fetch off my bottle. Thou I be over years for my labor. So I will get my bottle of wine back. Even it means I have to go down into that pond up to my ears. Still I will get back my bottle. I'm going for it. Caliban, prithee, my king, be quiet. Seest thou here? This is the mouth of the cell. We are right standing at the door of the cell. No noise, and enter. So keep quiet and enter. I beseech you, I request you, I urge you to be quiet. Do that good mischief which may make this island thine own forever, and I thy Caliban, for I thy foot liquor. So commit the good crime that you have promised, and this island shall be yours, and I will remain yours forever. I will worship you, I will lick your foot forever. So be your blind servant. Stefano, give me thy hand. I do begin to have bloody thoughts. Give me. You are tempting me again. I am ready to spill out some blood. Trinculo. O King Stefano, O pure, O worthy Stefano, look what a wardrobe here is for thee. So seeing Prospero's that showy dress and clothes, he says all this, that O King Stefano, see, worthy King Stefano, see what is here. Caliban, let it alone, thou fool. It is but trash. It is nothing. Just ignore it. Trinculo, oh no, monster. We know that what belongs to a frippery, and they wear it. Trinculo wears it. O King Stefano. So he puts on the gown and he says that, you monster, we know what sort of clothes are nothing and what is rag or what is a waste. So don't teach us. Don't dare to tell us what is the difference between, because seeing this we know it is an elegant and worthy dress, and therefore we shall go for it. And Trinculo wears it. Stefano, put off that gown. Trinculo, by this hand I will have that gown. So put off, I will take it. I will beat you up if you don't. Thy grace shall have it. Okay, it's yours. Take it. Now, Caliban, the dropsy drowned this fool. What do you mean to dote thus on such luggage? Let's alone and do murder first. If he awake from toe to crown, he will fill our skins with pinches, make us strange stuff. So make us puppets. So may this fool die of a heart attack. So this Trinculo, he's talking about Trinculo. So what a fool he is. I am overdone with this. I'm done with this man. And let's just forget about all these clothes and all and do the murder first, because otherwise he might wake up. And the moment he wakes up, he will torture us from head to toe, from tip to toe. Stefano, be you quiet, monster. Mistress Line, is not this my jerkin? Now is the jerkin under the line? Now, jerkin, you are like to lose your hair and prove a bald jerkin? So he just wears the jacket in different ways and just says, "Is this soothing me? Is that the perfect way to wear it?" and all. So Trinculo, do, we steal by line and level, and like your grace. So we are stealing with. Um, so you're acting just like professional, like real professional, and just continue. Then Stefano, I thank thee for that jest. Here's a garment for it, which shalt not go unrewarded while I am king of this country. Steel by line and level is an excellent pass of beat. There's another garment for it. So the phrase that you have uttered, stealing with a plumb line at carpenter's level, so such a joke will not remain unrewarded by me when I turn into the king of this island. And here are some clothes for you as a reward. Trinculo, monster, come, put some lime upon your fingers, and away with the rest. So Trinculo just orders him that take and carry all these reward for me on my behalf. So Caliban, I will have none of it, none on it. We shall lose our time, and all be turned to barnacles or to apes with foreheads villainous low. So I will not do anything of what you're saying right now. Just I want the murder to be done with at any moment right now instead of wasting time. Otherwise, the moment he wakes up, he shall turn it into a goose or an ape or what not with wretchedly low foreheads. We don't know what he is capable of. So let's just finish him off first and then continue with these. Then Stefano, monster, lay to your fingers, help to bear this away. Where my hogshead of wine is, or I will turn you out of my kingdom. Go to carry this. So he says, just do as what I have said, or otherwise I'll throw you out of my kingdom. And this, and this. So they are keeping on ordering him and they're going on stealing the clothes. The sound of hunters come from off stage. Various spirits enter in the form of hunting dogs, which chase Stefano, Trinculo, and Caliban around. Prospero and Ariel enter and urge the dogs to continue. Prospero, hey mountain, hey. Ariel, silver, there it goes, silver. Prospero, fury, fury here. Tyrant here, hark, hark. So over here, tyrant, look here. The spirits chase Caliban, Stefano, and Trinculo off stage. Prospero, go charge my goblins that they grind their joints with dry convulsions, shorten up their sinews with aged cramps, and more pinch spotted make them than pard or cat on the mountain. So Ariel, go, tell my goblin servants to make their joints shake with convulsions, to shiver, to make them double over with cramps, with muscle cramps, and cover their bruises so that they have more spots than a leopard or a wild cat. Ariel, hark, they roar, so they are roaring in pain. Prospero, let them be hunted soundly. At this hour lie at my mercy all mine enemies. Shortly shall all my labors end, and thou shalt have the air at freedom. For a little follow and do me service. So he says that may they be hunted down badly, cruelly, as rashly as possible. As of now, all my enemies are at my mercy, and the way I want to mold them, I want to make them suffer or torture, they shall not be able to save themselves from me. Soon all my work will be done and they will be turned free to fly wherever they want. And for wherever you want, for a little longer just endure and follow my orders and do some more work for me, and then you shall be released.